Is this a movie where, like, we want to go in and post and, like, put some sort of, like, hey, watch the movie first before you listen to this?
I would say so.
Because we do spoil it immediately.
Yes.
Sure. Yes. Everyone should. I think you should go into this movie as blind as possible.
Agreed.
I'm also definitely going to cut out that audio clip of Orson Welles going, the French, and insert it at various points throughout this episode.
Of course.
A horse spray painted red. Yes. So let's slap in the little section.
Yeah.
Where we encourage people to watch the movie first.
Yes. Disclaimer, this is a pretty good movie. This is a fun movie to watch.
Hey, jabronis. Normally, we let you come in here and you listen to us talk shit about the Mario movie or whatever, and that's all well and good. But this movie that we're talking about today is a crazy little movie, and it's honestly better experienced by watching it before hearing us talk crazy shit over it. It's really worth watching. It's only 90 minutes long.
And you know this is, like, sincere because Kevin's using Owen voice.
Yes.
I'm using Owen voice. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
Hi.
I saw what you did back there.
Not
Not watching Donkey Skin, and I just want to say, that's not okay.
I saw that The Undertaker threw you in a casket. Are you actually dead? Are you for real dead?
Are you
You're not fooling.
Absolutely.
So
I watched the movie and then listen to us.
I watched it on Internet Archive. That's where I saw it. Internet Archive free. You can watch
Internet
it there.
Archive free, or if you're a cinema lover, subscribe to the Criterion channel. Streaming right on there for you. Anyway, bye.
When you left the doors, you paused in the doorway. It's the thought stole you away. I want to pull you away. So I run into the hall, into the corridor. There's a door in the house. I hear the lift descending. I hear it hit the landing. See the house and the cactus. With my key eye, with my key eye, with my key eye, with my key eye.
Witness me, Immortan Joe. I wish you could see me standing here. That's my shitty Broadway adaptation of Fury Road. Here I go on the Fury Road. Spray this can, make me shiny and chrome.
Oh,
Moviez,
Gilmore,
the musical.
Give the Milkmaids a number.
Milk, milk, milk. Milk comes out of me. Milk.
He drinks milk and he looks it.
He drinks milk and he knows how to use it.
And of course, like, if you're going in that, like, the Scooby-Doo unauthorized music, if you're going in that route, like, there's gotta be some line.
Version?
Yeah, there's gotta be some line about how, like, someone sees a Morton Joe and they go, toe cutter? And they go, no, wrong movie, or something like that. You gotta do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
You gotta do that. Yeah.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it for the fans, Vern. You gotta do it for the fans.
Really looking forward to Max's number in Mad Max Fury Road, the musical, where he's like,
Max would be the Scooby-Doo figure where he doesn't actually, no one understands what he says.
It's always very unclear if anyone can understand Mad Max when he talks, and you're like, okay, so do they?
I want to hear Mad Max doing the Crazy Frog. I want to hear him doing the song from, yeah.
And they give Furiosa some, like, insufferable 5-minute ballad about girl power or whatever.
Her memory.
Yes, it's just like it's the worst song late in every musical where you're like, oh my god, it's 11 p.m. I want to go home. Why is she singing this?
And no fun. Whenever the lady, what's her face? She's in Suspiria, the original Suspiria, and she plays Janet in Shock Treatment. And she's got the worst song in Shock Treatment because
Everyone at home, take a shot. Vern has brought up that he doesn't like Shock Treatment.
Yeah. It's same old Vern. Same old Vern here. There's the Vern you know and love is back. But
that Vern
but yeah, it's the
is
same.
Back in style.
It's the same. She does the same song that you're talking about, Kevin. The only time I've ever heard that song in a musical where I'm like, oh, nice, is when the Lady the Lake does it in Spamalot. When she sings
the like third wall break, the fourth wall break.
Yeah, whatever happened to my part.
Yeah, yelling about how unimportant they are.
Yeah, that's
fun. The joke.
I think that's fun.
Yeah. Oh, I love whatever happened to my part. Like that's one of my favorite jokes in the show.
Just the curtain is drawn and she just comes out like in a bathrobe or whatever. It's good. And I've been off stage for far too long.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'll
funny.
call my agent.
You know, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Actually, you guys made me aware of like the New Life of Brian musical thing that for whatever insane reason won't have the always look on the bright side of life. And apparently
the number one most memorable part of the life of Brian.
The thing that like
a song so good they
movie.
put in Spamalot.
Of course. But you guys made me aware that like Eric Idle doesn't have much to do with it, but it's all John Cleese. And
which is
so
like
it's good.
Because like Idle usually handles the musical stuff.
Yes. But you know what that means. And it was a thing where like I want to say 3 days.
John Cleese is rehashing Monty Python, so you know what that means. Yeah. He's getting divorced.
But this was a thing where it was like 3 days after our text thread about it, where I was like, oh, like it just like hit me when I was like, you know, like washing my hands in the bathroom. I was like, oh, it's going to have that. It's not going to have Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, but it is going to have that gross scene where Eric Idle's like, I want to be a woman. I want to be Loretta. That really gross, like...
That's gonna be the whole show. That's gonna be like the B plot of Life of Brian.
It's the life of Loretta now.
Yeah, it's gonna be... Because the saddest thing in the entire universe is whenever anti-establishment comedy becomes the establishment. And John Cleese is just like he's doing a non-tool assisted 100% speed run of like ruining his own legacy, like as fast as he can. I would
also argue that like Monty Python wasn't ever that anti-establishment.
I guess that's true.
I'm doing a frame-perfect run of ruining my legacy.
It teased. It never actually like critiqued.
Of course.
Also, the bulk of that show, no one remembers. They really spoke truth to cheese shop owners. They really spoke truth to all
I'm
parents,
so
caretakers.
sick of these duplicitous pet shop owners selling me dead product.
I felt really bad once because I realized it was a moment where I realized, like, hey, Vern, not everyone has the same brain poisoning that you do. I was at a cheese shop in Wisconsin, and I asked for, like, 3 different types of cheeses in a row, and they didn't have them. And I'm like, not much of a cheese shop then, is it? And they thought I was, like, making a complaint. They thought I was just, like, being a Karen, when in reality I was just quoting the funny sketch. I was waiting for them to say, it's the finest in the business, and I could say, what, pray tell, makes you say that? And they could say, it's so clean, and I say, it's certainly uncontaminated by cheese. I was expecting that to happen.
Of course, the exact repartee.
Naturally.
But normal people have not seen the cheese shop sketch. No. Normal people, if they have seen a Monty Python, they've maybe seen the parrot sketch, and that's it.
Well, I feel like the cheese sketch is a sketch the men who did Monty Python love, but no one else actually likes very much.
I like the cheese shop sketch.
The average American, the average Wisconsinite, the average cheesehead out there.
Yeah, I was in Wisconsin. Kevin knows. I was in Hillsboro, Wisconsin.
Yeah, the average cheesehead out there has the entirety of Monty Python is the DVD of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. For the average Wisconsinite, that is the extent of it. That is the whole of the work.
Yes.
And it is just the one that, for whatever reason, that one is like clinging on to the cultural consciousness in a way that the rest of Monty Python, like if I went up to a goddamn Zoomer and I brought up the Ministry of Silly Walks, right, they would make a TikTok out of me so fucking fast. I would fucking go viral for being a fucking idiot, for being a stupid idiot.
Yeah. Or they would like it unironically. Like, kids would just start doing silly walks.
And then like a silly walk in public challenge.
Yeah.
Like,
and then if inevitably one does it in the street and they get hit by a car, and then we have to stop silly walks.
They're doing silly walks at graduation, but like mournfully. You know what I mean? They're doing like a really soulful, introspective silly walk.
They're doing an in memoriam silly walk.
A sketch that John Cleese hates. Does not like that sketch.
I get it.
He hates it because it's funny and good, and it's not about a man abusing a woman or an immigrant, which is what John Cleese thinks is funny. That's what John.
I hate. That's what he thinks is funny. You're so right.
But it's true. I mean, okay, John Cleese.
He loves yelling at a Spaniard. That's not a joke. That's just what he does in his spare time.
The joke is that he's yelling at a Spaniard. That's the joke. It's like, that's the entirety of the thing. Now, it's deeply unfortunate that John Cleese wrote and starred in A Fish Called Wanda, where you have to like look at that and go like, this one's good. I don't know what happened. He never yells at an immigrant. It's pretty charming. It's very funny. He got lots of good performances. This is the one.
A man in Britain literally died laughing at a theater watching A Fish Called Wanda.
Like a goddamn Roger Rabbit weasel.
Like he was laughing so hard that he had a heart attack and it killed him. There's some
dying.
gross...
The last image I see on this earth is Kevin Kline inflating a boot with his mouth.
Now, there are some gross, they do say some gross, like, there's some gross homophobia in A Fish Called Wanda. So, like, that's
otherwise it wouldn't be British.
And it wouldn't be a John Cleese thing if it did.
Or it wouldn't be from the 1980s. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
It was kind of a perfect storm for homophobia.
Yeah, it was really, homophobia was in its fucking hitting, it was hitting in the 1980s.
Homophobia was eating in 1980s Britain.
Yeah, whereas right now homophobia is in its flop era.
In the 1980s. Well, sorry.
What you gotta understand is, no one was homophobic like John Cleese. That's a reference to something that no one in the audience has witnessed or will witness for some time.
Very soon, and made a reference to it amongst strangers the other day, and it killed. It's
funny.
It's funny.
You'll see how funny it is later.
It's very funny. I trust us. Trust
me. No, for real. It's funny.
No, for real, guys.
No, for real.
No. Don't stop listening. It's actually
Don't stop listening. We're funny.
It's really funny. So for real. Like, wait like 5 minutes. Just wait 5 minutes.
Just shut up. I'm gonna put it on and watch you.
This is a good part.
Watch you laugh.
Wait, no, here in 5 minutes is a good part. Just wait. I swear.
Just wait, babe. Just wait.
It's coming. Don't worry.
No, babe, please. I don't even know.
Babe!
That's a funny movie.
Hot Rod? Babe, no, wait, no, please. Babe, no, wait. I can't. There's just, I don't know if I can fundamentally get along with a person who does not laugh hysterically at that scene from Hot Rod.
As that scene, if they don't like, if you say cool beans to them and they don't immediately do the song,
cool beans.
Yeah,
beans.
Exactly. They're not.
If they don't do that. If you don't like the riot scene in Hot Rod, I fundamentally don't understand your sense of humor. Mm-hmm. Honestly, here's the thing about Hot Rod, as with many films. First act, great. third act, great, sags in the middle. And we just gotta be honest about
literally,
this.
there's a black hole in my memory about what happens in half of the movie.
We just gotta be honest about this. It's fine. It's like Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. Great first act, great third act. What happens in the middle half hour? I couldn't fucking.
Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot's in there.
Bigfoot does happen, and you better believe Bigfoot smokes on that reefer, dude. Which was the funniest thing we could conceptualize in 2006.
Right.
Like, in 2006, Bigfoot smoking reefer was who's on first. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was the funniest thing we could imagine.
Well, Hot Rod has...
What if a big ape got high?
Hot Rod has that same thing where, like, the middle is like, oh, Jackass is really popular. People wiping out on stunts. That's what the middle of this movie is going to be.
Mm-hmm, right.
I feel like there's an era of comedy where it's like, you had, in order to make your Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny, make your Hot Rod, like, you gotta be like, oh, we're making a movie about a guy who wipes out a bunch. We're making about a movie about, like, Bigfoot smoking the reefer. So you can, that's the entry point for the studio heads. That's how you sell your movie. So you can put your Cool Beans joke. So you can put Neil Hamburger in your movie. Like that kind of stuff.
You had to sort of turducken the good jokes inside of formula bullshit Hollywood comedy.
Yes.
You had to like Trojan horse in like good subversive comedy under the guise of like a romantic plot that no one who created the movie gave a shit about. You know what I mean? Like you had to just smuggle it in there.
But you look shitty. Good night, Denise. Like that's making lemonade. That's a good bit. That's a very good bit.
Yes, exactly. Like the bit, like Chris Parnell showing up as a man who is obsessed with AM radio, who has a tattoo of Calvin pissing on FM radio and TV because
Chris
there's a little
Parnell
bit of cum stuck in his penis, so his pee's going out in two directions.
Chris Parnell is the funniest part of that whole movie. Like he is so funny in that movie.
I'm just sitting here. I'm thinking about it. I'm laughing.
A man with an iron deadpan.
And he sees Ebenezer Scrooge at the end. That is so funny.
It's funny.
It's so
But they
funny.
had to be like, okay, and now he's gonna like, fall off a ramp or whatever, and that's gonna happen for about 30 solid minutes, so that we can do. We can do Cool Beans, where I can just imagine in like a 20th Century Fox executive just like arms crossed watching the Cool Beans sequence.
Just in icy silence.
Icy silence.
Icy
My favorite
silence.
kind of silence.
Just like picturing like a true Hollywood fat cat with like a stogie and a top hat watching like the I Like to Party scene.
He has a bag of cash for a head.
He's angrily holding his big sack of money with a big dollar sign on it.
But the Lonely Island guys won him over, and they were able to work with him on making the Chip and Dale movie. And it's good that they got in the good graces of Fat Cat, a movie that we talked about on this show.
We sure did. Now, are we going to talk about a movie today?
Sure.
Probably not.
Probably
not.
Okay. Yes, we are. And
okay.
I will give over some due diligence over here to Justin, whose choice this was.
Yes.
Who brought this film
Yes.
to us? A little film, the 1970 French fantasy film Donkey Skin.
Donkey Skin, indeed.
Donkey Skin.
A movie that I'd never heard of, a movie that I thought like Justin was making a silly whenever he said it, and then I found out it's a real movie.
No, but what's the movie called, Justin?
That's a hell of a movie. What do you call it?
No, but for real, what's the movie
The
called?
Aristocats. The Aristodonkeys. What now?
The Aristodonkeys. Yes. From 1970, directed by Jacques Demy, acclaimed French director Jacques Demy. Umbrellas of Cherbourg, Young Girls of Rochefort. I mean, these are like Letterboxd top 250, like film school 101 films. They are. He's one of the. I don't know. He's not up there with like perhaps a Godard as far as like acclaimed output is concerned, but like Jacques got hits.
Yeah.
Demy could spit out a classic.
He's put out good work.
Did you say dogs got bones? Is that
Jacques
what you said?
Jacques has bones.
Oh, okay.
Dogs got bones.
Dogs has bones.
You know what? That dog's got bones. That dog's
That
burying.
dog has got some bones.
That dog's got bones.
They are buried. You have to look for them, but he's got bones.
But he's got them.
He's got them.
And oh, what bones they are.
Oh, what bones these mortals bury. What?
But yeah, welcome
talking
to Movies for Babies, everybody.
Welcome for Bones for Dogs.
Bones for
Bones for Doggies.
Bones for
Movies
puppies.
Movies for Donkeys. Yes, where we are going to talk about the film Donkey Skin. Now, this probably won't be one of those times where we really dive into the plot of a movie, because I think three things happen over the course of this movie. I think there's 3 plot events.
But there is a central plot element that I think does need discussion.
Oh, what's there is good. But yes, it's not one of those plot rich films. It's not. That's not how the French do it, baby.
No.
You watch
the French eat the rich, and that's why.
They love to eat the rich. with a side of camembert or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps
a Pinot Noir.
A figged jam. Yeah, absolutely. So Donkey Skin tells the story of a princess who has to really be convinced not to marry her dad.
It takes so much work to get her to not marry her dad. A concerning amount.
So there's a king, and his wife dies. The queen, I suppose, would be the king's wife. And the queen dies, and she's like, you can't fucking marry anybody unless she's a real dime piece. Oh,
not just dime piece. She can't be hot. She has to be hotter than me.
You can't marry another woman unless she's a true Stacy. You can't. She gotta be thick with 2 C's. Mm-hmm. Please, my husband, please only marry the hottest fucking bitch I've ever seen in my entire life.
Please.
I need you to marry a bitch with boobs so big they're impossible.
Yeah,
yes.
I need you to marry an anime woman. Just a real. I need you to marry a body pillow come to life.
Mm-hmm. One of those AI generated thoughties.
And he's like, honey, it breaks my heart, but I'll do it. I'll do it for you, honey.
I'll find a woman with big old bazongas with a big old peach, and I'll take a bite just for you, honey.
I'll do it, honey, for you.
So the king embarks on his thought experiment. Thought spelled
yes,
THOT.
I got it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, also, so
experiment.
grieved, he can't bear to look at his daughter anymore, so I guess he just forgets he has one.
He forgets he has just this smoke show daughter. Doesn't have
Whoa, bro. And so after so many years, he's like, whoa, bro, she's hot. And everyone's like, that's your daughter. And he's like, ooh. Ooh.
No, except that's not a deal breaker for him. That's the problem.
No, it's actually... unfortunately for this guy, a problematic king, if one ever did exist, it sweetens the pot for him. It's a thing where it's like it makes it all better.
And he checks. He checks with the smartest man in the kingdom if it's okay.
Is that chill? Dude, if I married my hottie with a body daughter, is that cool? And he gets the A-OK. He goes up to his daughter.
It's good to be the king.
It's good to be the king. And he goes up to his daughter and he's like, daughter, you're the
daughter. You're such
the
a
only
babe.
one for me.
You're the only one for me.
You got them clapping cheeks. I gotta marry you.
You passed the test. You're a slim, thick queen.
Gross.
And I gotta wife you up. I gotta be a wife. And his daughter says, well, all right.
Okay. Can I get some dresses out of it?
My dad's
Can I get
a pretty
some
nice
dresses?
guy. Sounds like it'd be good to marry my dad. And then Gene Dealman from the Sight and Sound Top film comes down and is like, bitch, do not marry your dad.
Don't marry your dad.
She's like, but my dad's so cool. My dad's...
He's so nice to me.
We've heard, man versus God, man versus nature, man versus self, and then there's man versus smoking hot daughter.
It's the fourth story type.
Right.
They said it's like, going after the golden fleece. There's only 5 kinds of stories, and one of the 5 is marrying your daughter.
Yeah.
And
may I, real quick,
please,
a Movies for Babies tradition, something that will not be broken on this episode.
No way.
Once again, I'm a baby on Movies for Babies who just has a lot going on in their life with this movie, and this just I've had an insanely busy past couple months. We're finally winding up, but this was going to be a thing. I was going to watch this movie yesterday morning, but life happened in a way I could not predict, and suddenly I did not have yesterday morning free. I put this movie on this morning at 4 a.m, and
yeah,
15.
I'm not gonna lie, did concern me, Vern.
Well, it was purely just that was the time it had. But 15 minutes into this movie, in real life, this is not kayfabe. 15 minutes in this movie, a guy drove his car into my neighbor's house. I go, what the fuck was that? I hear the loudest bang I've ever heard in my life. I go and look out the window, and I see a man fleeing the scene of a crime. I have to call 911. I have to give a description. I have to give a report to a police officer. And so there was a element of this movie where I was I spent a big chunk of this movie man, what the fuck has happened outside? And it was through those moments where I was it must be that I'm tired. It must be that I just watched a man crash his car into my neighbor's house. This is a translation thing. He's not really trying to marry his daughter, right? But
No,
I kept
he
watching
is.
No, he is. I picked this
that's
up
explicit.
correctly.
So Donkey's Skin is an old French fairy tale from around the same time that Beauty and the Beast came around. As a written down story. By Charles Perrault, who's an aristocrat who I think helped coin the term fairy tale.
Oh.
And
this is a tale about fairies. There are fairies in this tale.
And him and the king marrying his daughter is in the original, and it's one of those details that people kind of stopped talking about and just kind of kept leaving out of telling.
Leave that one out
time and time again. And so the movie, part of the movie's thesis is, what if we brought that part back?
What if we brought it to the forefront? What if we made the whole movie about this?
It's like when they turned The Godfather into a movie and they cut out the subplot about Sonny having just the most giant cock in the world.
And then he found a woman with an equally deep vagina.
With the deepest vagina.
No,
and
that's,
she's
that's
the
not what
third
happens
lead.
in the... That's not what happens in The Godfather. There's a whole section of the Godfather book where Lucy Mancini has to get reconstructive surgery on her vagina because Sonny's penis is too big. And Francis Ford Coppola...
He doesn't find the glass slipper for his big-ass dick.
No, he doesn't find the ring. He doesn't find a woman who can fit the ring.
No, we have to go deeper.
And folks like to dog on Francis.
Embiggening.
People like to dog on Francis all the time, but he had the forethought to you know what? In my crime epic, in my story of the Italian people and family in America, I'm going to exclude the stuff about Lucy Mancini getting reconstructive surgery on her vagina because of Sonny Corleone's penis.
It's just not necessary.
From the same guy who fixed Michael's face after Sollozzo broke it.
See, that's payoff. That's planting and payoff.
Dr. Jules Segal. So, Francis, we dog on him a whole lot, but he knew. Mm-hmm. He knew. You know what? Let's separate the wheat from the chaff on this.
He was ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time. But Demy? Jacques Demy?
Jacques Demy? No, we have to put this in the forefront. And the Criterion
Demy
Channel
says
has
more.
a video about a bunch of like French film academics talking about this movie, and they will not shut up about the incest part. It's all
it's so
they want
good.
to
I love
talk
this.
about.
It is in the French charter that everyone must be hot for their daughter.
It's so funny, you know. And no, they talk about it like how the incest as like a sly joke for the adults. Like,
It's so funny.
like it's the equivalent of Toy Story making like hockey puck and laser envy jokes.
Oh, yes, of course.
But except here it's an explicit plot point.
It's
The inciting incident in script writing terms.
with like how out of sorts I was like, in a way, kind of appreciative how much they hit at home, so it wasn't be like, no, I didn't just imagine this. I did.
Could not be any more obvious of what is going on here. And at this point, we have neglected to mention the king has a donkey that shits necklaces.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause in fairy tales, you know, there's a lot of story. The goose that lays the golden eggs. You know, like
Right.
okay, they produce, you know, a valuable item, and it's usually something the animal already produces,
Right.
but is gold,
A sheep with
or
golden fleece.
precious gems, exactly. But in Jacques Demy's interpretation of donkey skin, the donkey shits like full handmade jewelry.
Oh
The
no,
donkey-
that's also in the original like story. He just like
Okay,
shits
good.
gems and coins and such.
And
no,
the
but
donkey
not even
goes
gems and
hee-haw,
coins.
hee-haw
He's
while he
Oh,
shitting,
here, yes,
like,
it's full jewelry.
ornate pendants.
Yeah, brooches.
He's shitting like Shane Company. Like he's shitting like every kiss.
Now
begins with
you've got a
K.
friend.
Well, no,
Just
the
a diamond
the
falling
donkey's
out of a
name.
donkey's
The donkey's
ass.
name is Jared. So when you say that he went to Jared,
Is that-
He went to Jared. He
He
stuck
went to
his hand
Jared.
full into Jared and pulled out an engagement ring. I was losing
Every
my
kiss
mind.
begins with.
Every kiss begins with hey because the donkey
yeah, it's
needs
what
to
the
eat
donkey
hay.
Yes.
eats.
So I can
Every
have a big
kiss
shit.
begins with hey.
And at this point, Gene Dealman is like,
Gene
I got
Dealman.
a sick ass plan for you. We're gonna kill this fucking donkey.
Well, no,
Right, I
no. First, you need a bunch of dresses, and if that doesn't work, then you kill the donkey.
Right? Yeah. Daughter,
Let's get
all right,
some-
daughter, go back to the king and say, no, for real, I'll marry you, dude. It's chill, but you just need to make me a bunch of dresses.
Let's get some wardrobe out of this.
Yeah.
Let's get a closet out of this one. And again, what
let's
is
get
the
a
point?
moderately impressive green screen effect.
What is the point of dating your rich dad if you don't get a new wardrobe out of it?
A dad
No.
so rich, his throne is a cat.
Yes. His throne
Yeah.
is a big cat.
There's some very like because of just everything that was happening, I did appreciate like how much of this movie's engine is just filled with vibes.
Yes.
And so like I loved looking at the big cat he sat on. I loved looking at the costumes.
Oh yeah, no, this movie
I-
was very heavily influenced by La Belle et la Bête
Of course.
from Jacques Cocteau. From like
Oh, gotcha.
like both like the style. There's like bears and like deer and shit everywhere. It's a fairy tale. They reference Orpheus in it, and the guy who plays the king
Hey,
played
Orpheus.
the beast.
Oh.
And that's very interesting. And yeah, something you get watching this movie is like, why do film studios spend billions of dollars on CGI every year when you can just like spray paint a horse red?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you
When
can
you
like
can-
get out a big gun and spray paint a horse.
Yeah.
Homer Simpson's makeup shotgun and just shoot the
exactly.
horse
But
with
for,
it.
Yeah, horse caliber. It just looks better.
Excalibur.
Yeah. It's like, oh, every so often there's just going to be a guy in this movie who is Blue Man Group Blue.
Yeah,
You know,
or
that's
Red
just-
Man Group Red.
Yeah, Red Man Group Red. What makes the Red Man Group Red? It's
Who watches
yes.
the Red Man Group?
Who watches the Red Man? And it as someone who watched like 5 Godard movies so far this year, this is just what French cinema was in the
Yeah.
20th century. It was vibes cinema before we had that terminology. It was just like shit's just gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's French New Wave, baby.
You're along for the ride.
Yeah.
You're along for the ride, and
That goes for you at home too.
Yes.
Your fairy godmother is just gonna have a landline, and that's just part of it.
Southwestern Belle really is putting me over a barrel with these bills.
You know, it's a thing. I will say this. In the last couple for the longest time, I did not realize it. This for the longest time. I had a very narrow view of cinema, and I think a lot of people do. But Absolutely. I had, just like, shots. What do these shots look like? What are the good lines? And in the last couple of years, I've my worldview got expanded. Right before, part of what made me so busy before doing this was I was working on like the wardrobe team of a movie shoot, and so like wardrobing and costuming was never really something I thought a lot about before like last month, but now it's something that like I sincerely appreciate, and it's a whole other artistry in cinema that I appreciate. It makes me appreciate like big group shots with lots of people in it. I go, wow, that's harder to pull off.
Dinotopia,
but also,
baby.
Dinotopia, baby.
Well, maybe not.
I'm the Dinotopia baby. Gotta love me.
But one of the other things that I realize is that, like, I don't know, sometimes, and this might be a dumb realization, but it happened. Sometimes you just gotta have cool shit in your movie.
Yeah.
And a guy painted all blue is cool.
Sometimes you just gotta have a parrot just around.
Oh, my dog
Parrots are
hated the
opening
parrot.
song.
My dog hated the parrot.
Oh, yeah. Reagan is not a friend of parrots.
She
no
did
way.
not
a
like
friend
the
of
parrot.
Parrots. Like
That every time that parrot came on, my dog like got the same. My dog got up the same way that like if someone was trying to start a fight with you, like, what the fuck? You want to do something? Like, she got really upset.
What up? You want to square up?
yeah, Reagan would square up against the parrot.
Yeah.
She really wanted. She hated that parrot. I like the parrot.
I thought the parrot was cool. It's also so funny that this is a musical because there is not a song for the first like 20 minutes of the movie.
And it's not like operatic.
And the songs are barely
it's like
songs.
60s, 70s lounge music.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not like, because you think like, okay, this musical, it's going to have some like Disney Beauty and the Beast, like this provincial life shit. No, it's just like, I want to marry my dad. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Want to marry my dad?
Don't you marry your dad.
I want
It's
to
a
marry
bad
my
idea.
dad.
I want to marry my dad.
Like, everything's like
wrong.
jazzy and slinky.
It'll
Yes,
make you sad.
it's so funny. This movie is fucking buck wild. It's absolutely,
It is a buck wild movie.
absolutely nutso butso. And so that's a very cinematic term that comes from a filmmaker and film lover. Nutso butso. It
That is French. I think
It
that
is
is from the
nutso
French
butso.
Nutsy, butseek.
So the king gets buys his girl a new wardrobe, right? Buys her some shiny new dresses, buys her a walk-in shoe closet or whatever, and then she's like, just like a woman is like, that's not enough. I need you to kill your donkey that shits full necklaces. I need you to.
I get like. I realize it's a red flag now, but I've been in so many relationships with nice people where like. Then they ask me, like, hey, will you kill a donkey for me? And I'm like, come on.
It's such a cliche ultimatum.
I thought you were different from. I thought you weren't like other girls.
And
you
they
know what I
always say
mean?
it's me or the donkey.
Yeah.
And I go, you guys can coexist. I don't even own a donkey.
No,
Like, I have to go out of my way
I'm
to
glad
find
I
a
got the
donkey.
donkey in the divorce because it's the only way I can afford the alimony.
Yes. And
The donkey
you
is
know,
my lifestyle.
And every single one of those relationships, I came out feeling like that donkey, just a giant ass. Thanks for listening to Movies for Babies. Kevin, you want to know? I'm sorry.
You can catch me on OK Stupid. You can catch me.
Yeah. So the king is like, damn girl, you really got me over a barrel here, but okay, I'll kill my donkey.
I'll kill my donkey that
And
shits
skin it.
necklaces.
I'll
And
skin it.
skin I'll skin my donkey that shits necklaces if it means I can marry my daughter. And how many times, like...
Who among us has not been in
Tale
this
as
exact
old as
situation?
time, gentlemen.
There's 2 guards. One tells the truth, one lies. One wants to marry your daughter. One wants to kill your donkey. It's a tale
song
as
as old as
time.
rhyme.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast. And yeah, so he does it, and then I forget the exact plot machination, but she just kind of runs away at that point. Right?
What the fairy godmother suggested is to pose the donkey skinning as like the ultimatum, because he'd never do that, and he does. So the princess has no choice but to run away to a toad woman, a woman who is spitting.
Who insists, like, you have to refer to her as ugly woman.
You have to call me hag.
She says, like, you have to call me ugly woman. And it's like, slay queen, like,
way
good
to
for
own
you.
it.
That, way to own it.
And she just
in a
burps
way-
toads. Just like she
she
hawks
spits-
toads like it's like dip.
You spitting them into a Gatorade bottle, and then like you're hanging out with you're on the construction site, and you accidentally grab like the wrong Gatorade bottle.
You know how,
a
like-
mouthful of toad.
You know how, like, when you're a little kid, you'd have, like, mayonnaise jars filled with, like, lightning bugs? Mm-hmm. It's just, like, one full of, like, toads.
Well, no, they sell a version of it to kids, but it's like Big Toad Chew, and it's like bubblegum tadpoles.
Yeah, and the guy who invented Big Toad Chew also directed Tar. It's like
there's
Well, no,
a
he
cartoon frog
directed
on the
Toad.
packaging.
you directed Toad.
He directed Toad. There's a
But
cartoon
there's a little
frog on the packaging.
Accent
There's-
over the A.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, if there's anyone out there that knows Photoshop, can you make a poster for a movie Toad, and it's just Tar, but there's a big toad going?
Now
the
is
pose.
it
Making
is
the
it a
conductor gesture.
is it a frog or is it Toad from Mario?
Ooh.
Did you guys know that movie is already out on DVD?
Yeah, they rushed.
Yeah, they
that
like just
shit.
put it out. Yeah.
I was shocked
were-
to see that.
Sony was like so Illumination was like so scared they were about to have like the most profitable animated movie of all time, and they're like, no, put it out on DVD now.
Right now.
Let's be real. It was probably Nintendo who was super cautious about it.
We don't want to compete with Frozen. Put it out now.
I mean, at least it's on DVD.
I don't
I was
understand.
just-
Every movie comes out in DVD. I don't understand business anymore. I don't understand movie business and why people are so afraid of making money in theaters. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's free real estate. I don't understand.
It's free real estate.
I
was sho-
understand.
I did a double take. I was genuinely shocked. I was like, I did like a double take because I was like, this must be like, you take the case up to the front and then you pre-order it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just the
It's just-
DVD, the Blu-ray, the 4K, and I was
Yeah.
like, damn, like that moved very fast.
You
They
go to Mario today.
it took a warp pipe from cinemas to your home.
It pulled out the warp whistle.
It really did.
Kids back in our day used to have to wait 6 full months after a movie left theaters so it could be on home video.
It was a treat whenever, like, I remember it was, like, summer whenever Hateful Eight came out on DVD. And it was, like, it was, like, a new season. A new season from whenever it was out in theaters. And I remember, like, being stoked to, like, find it in, in Target or whatever. Because I was like, oh, yes, this movie. Because it had been so long that I had forgotten about it a little bit. But, like... We dropped the episode on Mario, and then like the next day the DVD came out. It was insane. This was really fast. Anyway, Donkey Skin.
Donkey Skin. So Donkey Skin runs away. She runs away to just be a nasty scullery maid.
Yeah, she wants to
Everyone
be a
sings
dirty
a song
forest
about how much
person.
she sucks.
She has to
This
clean
lady fucking
pig troughs.
sucks.
They want her to clean pig shit.
Yeah.
This is a nasty broad.
Pig
Isn't
shit
this the
for-
first song in the movie? Like, it's not a
No.
musical until
The
she runs away.
first song is just about love, and it's like constantly reprised.
Oh, right.
And this could be like my brain wasn't working, but like I don't feel like any of the songs really had like a melody.
They're not good.
Had any kind
They're
of
not
like,
songs with choruses, for instance.
They're not like performed. Like they're just kind of like
It feels
They're
a lot
sung
like
this.
at the audience. They're not like a musical number.
it feels
Yeah.
a lot like Robert Altman's Popeye, where like songs are happening, but you're like, this song doesn't have what I would call like tonality or a chorus, and it feels
I don't know,
it's so
man.
weirdly mixed in the audio where
It
you're
sounds
like,
riffed. Like it sounds like the actor just started singing on a whim and kept going, and it just
And then
happened
they-
to work out to be a mostly functional song.
they came up with a backing track in post. And
Yeah.
they like brought in
like-
France's like most chain smoking pianist to come
like
up.
the Western or musical.
Yes.
That's the way you should make a musical. Do all the music in post and just have the
Yes.
guys on set just kind of make up a song on the spot. That's how
Yes.
you're supposed to make a musical.
That's how you're supposed to make a musical.
Naturally.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know. The Donkey Skin is a dang ass freak. But there's a new prince, new hot prince, new
From
hot prince
Red Kingdom.
from Red Kingdom.
Princess
where-
is from Blue Kingdom. Prince is from Red Kingdom.
New King just dropped.
New King just dropped. Look out. And yeah, Red Kingdom, where some of the people are red. A couple of them are red. We're
Everyone
not-
wears red.
Everyone wears red, but we ain't gonna paint everybody. You think
No,
we're
no,
fucking
no,
made of money?
Well, no, we blew
Donkey Skin LLC.
We blew all the budget on blue face paint. We didn't have enough money for enough red face paint.
We ran out of red. This movie is really the origin of red versus blue.
Yes.
The Halo show.
Yes.
The Halo
The-
show.
The Halo show.
The
Rooster Teeth was
creators
really
love
inspired
Jacques
by
Demy.
donkeys.
They love French New Wave cinema.
Yeah, and when you watch Laser Team, you can really tell the influence of the French New Wave.
Red blue versus blue, I hope I don't bum anyone out, but like, folks really talked that up, and I think that like
Boy, howdy did they.
It was
They-
underwhelming.
they made it out to be just like the funniest stuff, and I think what it was like they were very excited to see like Halo as a show. I think that's what it
Yes.
truly was.
And it really worked out 20 years later when Halo did become a show everyone watched, everyone liked and
Yes,
watched.
beloved.
Yes.
No one will stop talking about it.
Yeah, I cannot get people to stop bothering me about the Paramount Plus original series Halo.
And guys, we know, like, we keep getting requests to talk about the Halo show on Movies for Babies. At some point, we'll get to it. We promise.
Right.
We know you guys. You want to hear our thoughts about Master Chief, the most compelling character in all of video games.
And they want to, and you want to hear our thoughts about Cortana, the hottest woman who had ever been put into video games.
We're I promise you, we're working on it. We just got to talk a few more. We got Donkey Skin is higher. Was higher on the queue.
Yeah.
We'll
Wait,
get
didn't
there.
Microsoft make Cortana their Alexa?
Yes.
That is so embarrassing.
Yeah, on my computer right now, I could talk to Cortana. Sorry, I was looking up if there were Halo films we could watch for this show, and there are.
No.
But there's one. There's this list that someone letterboxd user Fanta made called Halo, and I don't know why I thought this was funny, but the description of the list was check my other lists for more films.
Well, no,
There are films that are
Kevin,
not about
Kevin, that's
Halo.
grinding.
Did you-
That's
Yeah.
really good SEO.
They're on that hustle grind set when it comes to promoting Halo: the Fall of Reach.
Check
They're
out my
so
other
into-
non-Halo
lists.
films.
They're so into video games that their lists on Letterboxd are DLC. You have to those are add-ons to
Stay
the
tuned for
main
the
list.
list drops.
Yeah, when they patch this list so it's like actually playable.
whenever they patch the list.
they patch
It's actually
the list.
usable.
Patch notes for this list so you can actually fucking play the goddamn
Patch
thing.
notes for this list includes 2 more movies.
And we're also going to correct all the spelling errors in the
Halo: The Fall of Reach need nerf. Yeah, 100%.
It needs nerf. Yeah, originally it was buffed. I gave it 5 stars, but I had to nerf it. It's like 3.5 now. It's
in my defense, Halo: The Fall of Reach was the first movie I ever watched, and then I watched a second movie, and I said, "Oh, there are films that are better than Halo: The Fall of Reach."
I realized there were some balancing issues with my list, and so I had to go through and fix that. Had to nerf. Sorry, I nerfed your main, but we had some people's main was that first Halo movie, but it's just we had to nerf that.
No. Like we had to add more movies in order to balance and like change the meta.
Of course.
The old Halo movie meta was just too toxic.
And they go to see like a Fathom event screening of the new Halo movie, and they're like, "Ooh, a new map unlocked.
New map just dropped.
A new map. Oh, right.
New map."
I
hope. When is Donkey Skin gonna be in Fortnite?
Oh.
I want to play as Donkey Skin in Fortnite.
You get a Donkey Skin.
Yeah, I want a
donkey skin.
I want a donkey skin.
Yeah.
Oh, I just unlocked the donkey skin, and it makes the king fall in love with me.
Yeah, no, everyone has to get away from. Everyone has to build a fort to defend themselves from marrying their dad.
I unlocked the skin for the king from Donkey Skin. It's just him walking around with grabby fingers looking for his daughter.
Well, okay, no, Sneak. Oh, what if someone remakes Sneak King, but you're trying to secretly marry your daughter?
Ooh, I love it.
The Xbox 360 game that like came with your Burger King meal or whatever the fuck.
You could do like an Among Us thing where there's
Right.
like 10 donkeys, and you have to find like one of the donkeys is sus because it's actually your daughter dressed up as a donkey.
Exactly.
And you have to find out which one's the real. And like yeah, there's someone going through and sabotaging all the little missions on in the castle.
Yeah, because you're trying to run like schemes. They're trying to ruin your wedding plans. You have to find the bride, and they're like ruining your
ejected my
cake
hot
baking,
daughter
your
out of the
floral
airlock.
arrangements.
I ejected my hot daughter. Oh no!
Out of the airlock. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible.
The king.
Yeah,
sus.
so there's this prince who wants a wife.
Yeah,
or whatever.
he's
he wants
too
a wife.
horny to eat.
He's like, ooh. I wish I was eating, but not this food. Yeah, exactly. Yucky.
I think it's beautiful.
And I will bring up all the time how I do it.
I have sex.
Aren't I
Right.
progressive?
Yes.
Everyone should know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this prince again, he wants a fine ass honey, which is his right. He is the prince.
Yes.
But just none of these girls are fine enough. None of them are 10 out of 10 dime pieces until one night. He's in the woods.
He says, "Ooh, check out that ass," and it's a woman wearing a donkey skin.
It's a woman wearing donkey skin.
No, she's not though. Explicitly, he just sees a pretty woman living in
That's true.
the hut. She lives in a hut in the woods. And
Pretty
everyone just says,
woman.
"Oh, you want to
Living
dress
in
a
a
donkey
hut,
skin?"
pretty woman. Got an ass and a butt, pretty woman. Put this ring on your finger.
Damn, that chick's got an ass and a butt.
Ooh, look at the ass on that. Also, look at the
ass
butt
on that butt.
Yeah, look at the ass on that butt. And look at the butt on that ass. Oh my god.
4 legs and everything.
Oh, it's so funny. That's going in the next SLC special. That's so funny.
My preferred pronouns are he, ha.
But yeah, he sees the woman, he sees the princess, and God damn it, Vern. I can't. My brain is gone. I can't.
Center.
Okay.
Find my center. He thinks the donkey's hot. He thinks the donkey's hot.
Yeah, so he wants a cake he wants a bite of that donkey cake.
He wants a bite of that cake, that caked up donkey.
The caked up donkey.
He wants a bite of that donkey cake, and she's like, okay. And she she stuffs a damn ass ring in a cake. Like she's like
almost kills him.
Almost kills him.
He chokes to death on the ring. That's not a bit. That really does happen in the ring.
Is that a ring from the donkey? From the original donkey?
It's gotta be.
Oh, I never considered that. It'd have to be, right?
The legacy of the donkey.
Can she now shit diamonds?
Did she gains the donkey's power.
Is she like Kirby? Is it like Kirby? Did she get she's wearing the donkey hat.
She's wearing the donkey skin.
Yeah,
Damn, this girl Kirby.
Her side B smash attack now becomes shooting out jewels, when previously it was just, sucking.
Sort of.
Inhaling.
Yeah, inhaling.
I did not inhale.
I did not inhale. Can you imagine President Kirby?
I did not inhale that Meta Knight and gain his powers.
President Kirby, is it true that you experimented with King DDD and President Kirby's like, I did not inhale.
I did not inhale. I did not get a big hammer, walk around using it. I did not. I did not inhale Bowser, thus gaining this spinning attack. I did not do that.
I cannot. I can no longer do a Falcon Punch.
I did not inhale.
Remember that, guys? Remember the 90s? Remember
the 90s of September.
Remember when a president had to deny ever smoking that reefer, and now we've had like 2 consecutive presidents who are always goosed to the fucking gills? We've had 2 presidents in a row who are like more narcotic than man.
Well, no, but that's the thing. It's not grass. It's pills, baby. It's just
they're on uppers, baby.
Well, okay, no. Yeah, it's both uppers, but it's different cocktails of uppers.
Tim Meadows in the White House bathroom, like, you don't want no part of this shit. We're doing pills, uppers and downers.
For like Trump, it's like Coke and things that would do the same thing as Coke. The drugs that like Biden are always on are like constantly like end of life medications to keep him.
Well, no, okay, I feel like Joe Biden. No, I feel like Joe Biden isn't a pills man as much as an elixirs man. He gets like liniments from a man who like wanders into town with a
Joe Biden is absolutely on that snake oil. Joe Biden on that snake oil. Joe Biden getting sold to by goddamn Wes Dickens from Red Dead Redemption. He on that miracle tonic.
Am I the cure to all that ails you? Sleepy Joe, this will keep you wide awake.
Joe Biden on that cure all, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Joe's a tonics man. He's an elixir guy.
Joe Biden on the damn ooze from the Power Rangers movie. Like, that's what Joe Biden's on.
Joe Biden loves the stuff.
Yeah,
he's on the stuff from the stuff.
That Dark Brandon stuff that was really popular, that meme that was really popular, it was because he actually got some mutagen from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that's what made him.
He's becoming.
That's what made him a little
Shredder.
bit more. Yeah, he was becoming Super Shredder there for a
Joe
little bit.
Joe Biden's going to be the next DLC character for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles side-scroller.
Of course, yeah.
It's him and Usagi Yojimbo.
Usagi Joe Jimbo.
Joe Jimbo!
You press the button to do his taunt so you can get like an extra extra hit point or whatever, and he's like, malarkey! And he does the same pose. And
he puts on his sunglasses. And licks his eye.
He puts on his sunglasses and he says, "No malarkey," and takes his sunglasses. That's his animation for his taunt.
No one has ever been more vindicated than Joseph Robinette Biden when Corn Pop turned out to be real.
Corn Pop.
Yeah.
Corn
Everyone
Pop
doubted Joe. Everyone thought he was just sundowning, and
everyone
Corn
thought he was
Pop
sleepy,
is a real
but
man.
Corn Pop was a real man. The scourge of Idaho, Corn Pop.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of donkeys, the Democrats.
Oh, and something. Democrats, donkeys. Yeah,
we're there.
We're there.
There is a song that starts with like a miracle tonic in this movie. A guy's like, "Oh, it'll make your fucking finger skinny. It'll fucking be regularly."
So the prince stops gagging on the ring and decides he wants to find the woman who fits it. And all the women in the kingdom just start doing fucked up, procedures to fit the ring.
Yeah, is there like a woman who's like cutting her finger to make it like smaller?
I
Okay,
think,
that's what
I think two of them are soaking theirs in like lye or something.
Yeah, because they're like losing like skin. Like
and meat.
Yeah.
One of them's like
honestly,
getting
like,
pressed.
it's some like 90s Cartoon Network shit where you're like, I cannot believe they're letting this on the air.
It is like, you always hear, you know how like every like 6 months there'll be some like, here's the twisted true story behind Cinderella. You know what I mean? Where they're like this is what Disney didn't show you. Like there's 75 like. By the time we record this, and by the time you guys hear it, there will be 75 different cracked articles about, like, fucked up fairy tales that you didn't know about.
Right.
And you hear about, like, Cinderella's sisters cutting off her toes so that the glass slipper would fit or something like that.
Hercules kills
and
his
there's,
wife and kids.
Yeah, there's, like, legitimately stuff like this in this movie. Like, people are so desperate to, like, get this ring... to get this bread that they're like cutting off this, like shaving their fingers, which is, you know, mad gross. I was following this movie a lot closer than I thought I was. As
I said before, like 3 things happen. Like it's a 90-minute movie with like 3 plot points.
Yeah.
And that's not a criticism. It's just it's vibes, baby.
Yeah.
it's all vibes. Vibes, amazing production design. Like, I love the costumes, but also just like, just vibes. We're just coasting on vibes, baby. And
We're just chilling.
Yeah, no,
and that's great. I love vibes.
The prince has like a big line of people to try the ring on one at a time, and like each one's
And
got
we
like a different
watch
outfit.
all of them.
Yes,
we
and
watch every woman in the
prince
kingdom
might be
try
a
this
worse
ring on.
person than the king because he was completely ready to marry a child.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, if the ring fit on that finger, then I guess that's
There
it.
is this weird moment whenever he's trying rings off on people, and there's this weird moment where this woman's like, I shouldn't even try. It won't fit. And people that watch movies, their brain thinks like, oh, this ring's going to fit them. It's going to be like a twist.
Yeah.
But then that never happens.
No,
it's just like, no, it just doesn't fit.
She's just disappointed.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit. That's just what it is. Like, you're expecting, like, the movie part of your brain is expecting, like, oh, it fit on the wrong person. How Donkey's skin gonna win him over and prove that she was the one? But no, it just doesn't fit that lady. That's just what it is. It's just needed to add an extra like minute to the runtime. Extra 30
I don't know.
seconds to
It
the
was like a
runtime.
French film executive off camera doing the like stretch it out motion.
Just the entire time. Just
Gotta get to 90. We gotta get to 90.
There's just someone on set all day, like 12-hour days on set, just constantly
Stretch it out. Yeah, but eventually, you know, he goes through every woman in the kingdom, and he's like, damn, didn't fit a single finger. Now, where's that donkey-looking broad?
Where's Donkey skin?
Where's Donkey?
I've noticed none of these
Donkey.
women have had donkey skin.
All these women have had people skin.
Yeah.
But,
Where's
can't help but notice, missing one crucial ass-skinned lady. But don't worry, and they're like, and he's like, send for her. Send for Donkey Skin. And they're like, don't worry, she's here. Already.
Yeah, it's like, it's again like your movie brain thinks like, oh, they can't find her. She's ran away, but no, it's just she just didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Like she just
No one
didn't
told
like.
her.
No one told her like, oh hey, they're doing a ring fitting.
Right, and she's like, and in a different movie version of this, you know, like, oh, there's someone working against her, and she's been, you know, kidnapped or tied up, and she can't come. Nah, she's just late.
Yeah.
She was late.
And listen, it's hot girl privilege to be late for everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get mad at them?
You think the lady that like, oh, the ring won't fit me, like, oh, she's done something to tie up Donkey Skin or something. So,
Nope.
but no,
No
it's
way.
just she's. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I had a hard time getting a cab. You know, I don't know, like just late. It fits. Let's get married.
They get married, and the fairy godmother marries the dad in like a weirdly bitter.
Doesn't. You are forgetting such a crucial element of learning that the fairy godmother married the dad.
Oh, where
is
she
that they
flies
fly in on a helicopter.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh
was
no!
that?
So explicitly, the fairy
was
godmother knows about the future. She knows about like she's
Of course.
like to show that she's magical. She has modern sensibilities where she like has a landline and she knows about batteries and she flies in a helicopter and she knows it's wrong for daughters to marry their dad. That's like the magic wisdom.
She's very
got.
progressive like that. Yeah. These progressive woke fairy godmothers
Yeah.
who don't want dads marrying their precious daughters, flying in on helicopters.
she basically
and she's like, "Don't worry, I married your dad. It's all
Yeah,
good."
no, she jumps on the hand grenade.
Yeah, she falls on that grenade of marrying horny dad.
Yeah.
And
Who basically
Yeah,
threatens that he's like not going away. That he'll like, by the way,
I'm gonna
honey,
be
I'm
around."
still around.
don't
I'm
worry.
still around. Hey, you
I'm
know,
gonna be around.
if things don't work out with your guy, if things don't work out with my gal, I'm always here.
I got a big dad shoulder to cry on.
Look, listen. Let's just take a break, and by the time you're 20, we'll try again.
Come back to it every so often, but yeah. And then fairy godmother Jean Dillman makes veal cutlets in real time and takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Boy, if anyone in our audience is not familiar with the slow cinema classic Jean Dillman, this is not gonna play.
It's popping me. It's popping me.
I'm so glad.
I'm enjoying
As someone
it.
who sat in theaters and watched Jean Dillman.
I'm
Make
really jealous of
cutlets
that.
in real time.
I'm really jealous of that.
You know what? I think it's the only way to do it because you're kind of like a prisoner for a little while. You know what I mean? Like you are
The
just
movie's holding you
absolute-
hostage.
Yeah, you're like cosplaying like overseas torture for a little bit, and like just like, all right, I am locked in with this movie for just over 3 hours of watching a woman slowly do everything. And it's kind of like by like hour 2.5, you're just in like a transcendent state of like meditative nirvana.
This is
You're
what
just
my
like,
life
I've
is.
transcended my human form. I am in Jean's world now.
Jean's world.
You're not
Jean's
trapped
world.
in with her. She's not trapped in
Cutlet
there with
time.
you. You're trapped in with
Cutlet
her.
time. Pretty boring.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking boring. But like the boring is the point. I don't know how to explain this movie to a regular person with a regular brain. Like I'm glad I saw it, but like I would never show my girlfriend the movie.
No, you should
You
show
know what
your
I mean?
girlfriend Donkey Skin.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would play. I don't know.
You don't think it'd go
I was
well?
like, babe,
I
watch
think-
this movie where this girl wants to marry her dad.
I think it's a thing where like, I'm not a handsome man, but there's like,
How dare you?
but there's like 1% of the population where like this look fucking works. And I'm married to that one person. I think like Donkey Skin has that same thing with like, there's like, you don't show this to your girlfriend, but if you find the right girlfriend who would respond to this movie, like you found your wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah. I don't. This
that's-
is a I don't show this to just anybody movie.
It was. I took a swing, not knowing my girlfriend, now wife. Like, I'm like, I think she would like Harold and Maude, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna buy it for her, and she loved it, and like, we were gravy after that.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know. But also, Harold and Maude is not as big of a swing as like Donkey Skin
No,
is. So, but if you find the one who who reacts to, if you're dating like Sarah Squirm, like
I'm not wild enough for Sarah Squirm. I'll be quite honest with you.
I aspire to be wild enough to date Sarah Squirm.
I love her, and my favorite episode of Three Busy Debras is the Great Depression, and Sarah Squirm's all over that episode. It makes me happy.
That's funny. Justin showed
Anyway.
me that show. It's really funny.
It's really
It's
good.
super funny. I love
those
that
ladies.
show.
It
They're
has a
so-
very Auntie Donna feel, which is a show
Yeah.
you showed me, Vern Tooley.
Of course. I love, it's, I don't know, there's like, Roger Ebert, his critique of Serial Mom by John Waters is like, she's sick. She needs help. Kathleen Turner needs help.
I'm frightened at the screen because this train is coming on towards me.
This woman needs help.
And then Jean's like, Roger, you don't understand. She has all the help she needs.
Yeah.
She's
Roger's
helping us in the audience.
Roger's critique is like, Gene, I've never seen a woman so sick and twisted. I say, stay away from this movie. Whatever.
I say, people, go to the movies. I say, people, check out Serial Mom. Just decide for yourself.
But like, that is his critique of that movie, and that's what I love about that movie. And what Three Busy did was like, oh, it's 3 Kathleen Turners from Serial Mom. This is great. It's 3 sick, twisted women. I love it.
Absolute nasty freaks.
I love it, yeah.
When she goes on Deb Springer and it turns out she's dating her brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
Carl Tart.
Drew Tarver.
Oh, okay, I'm getting it confused with
The other
a
Memphis
different
Kansas
episode.
Breeze.
Yes.
Carl Tart's in an episode too, though. So.
Oh, good. Well, that's
so
Carl
that's
Tart.
why.
One of the funniest people on planet Earth.
Hysterical.
Super funny guy.
He's
hilarious
just
guy.
simply one of the funniest men around.
The other two, very good.
No, now Justin's getting them confused.
Oh, I am. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a picture of Carl Tart and Drew Tarver.
I can't tell which one's. I can't tell which one's which, guys.
I don't know who to shoot.
I don't know.
I just don't know who I have to shoot, gentlemen.
I'm gonna show you a picture of these two men, and you're gonna be like, "How did I ever get them confused?"
I got the episode confused. I know the difference between Drew Tarver and Carl Tart. They're both super funny.
Mm-hmm. They're both super
but I got
funny.
the episode confused.
All right. Okay, I'll allow it.
But watch yourself, counselor.
Watch yourself, counselor. Mm-hmm. I love to be a judge.
You're on thin ice.
Can I be the judge in something?
I think so.
Thank you.
I'll allow it.
Watch yourself, counselor.
I'll allow it, but watch yourself, counselor.
Order in the court.
Order in the court.
I even wrote an episode of a TV show set in a court,
and
but I made somebody else the judge. I made somebody else the judge.
Well, it wouldn't have worked. It would not have worked. Yeah.
Yeah, Amy had to be the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mike is not the judge. He's the defendant.
Do you guys remember... You guys remember America the Book by the writers of The Daily Show with Jon Stewart?
I remember seeing it on shelves and going, no thanks.
Mm-hmm. It's super funny. It's super funny. And there's something in that book that I think about to this day. And it's like, the whole book is like a parody of like school textbooks.
Yeah.
And there's like the section on like the court system, the judicial system in the United States. And one of like the end of the chapter like study questions. This is something I think about all the time. Is like, at what point during the court proceedings is it okay for you to stand up and say, "Here comes the judge," and it just makes me laugh very hard. I can't explain it. It just makes me laugh very hard. Mm-hmm. The thought of someone being in a courtroom and standing up, "Here comes the judge." America the Book. It's pretty funny. I don't know how well it holds up.
I read I Am America and So Can You. Does that count?
I read that. Yeah, that was fine. I remember that one.
And America Again, the sequel, not bad.
I never read that one. I like Stephen Colbert a lot.
Sorry. I was just scrolling on Twitter.com, and it has come to my attention that Ted Kaczynski is in the Game Boy Advance game Legacy of Goku 2.
What? Okay, one second. Legacy of Goku. Breaking news. This is like, remember when Howard Cosell broke the news that John Lennon had been assassinated on Monday Night Football?
It has come to my attention.
That
John Lennon has been shot.
So he's a character just named Ted, who lives in a shack.
He's got a cabin, lives in a little shack,
and his dialogue includes the lines, "I moved out here because society is too reliant on capsule technology.
Oh my God.
You blew up his generator? I like your style."
Oh my God.
He sure does. He loves your style.
Dude, that is the mugshot. That is like a cartoon chibi version of the mugshot.
Yes, it is.
Sure is.
I learned that the that picture, that sketch of him with the hoodie and the sunglasses, that was got someone like the witness who described that happened here in Salt Lake City, and I didn't know that. The thing that caused his police sketch to go out was an incident here in Salt Lake, and I had no idea. Whoa. We have this small little connection to just a crazy time in U.S. history. I had no clue.
That's true. And R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah.
Poor one.
I learned that...
You gotta respect the hustle. He really...
I learned
he
that...
He rose and groaned, okay?
I learned that about, like, the Salt Lake City connection the day before he died.
No!
And so, like, there are just 2 days in my Google search history that, like, are very alarming just because I was like, there's this day, 2 days of Googling Unabomber stuff just because I had no idea. And like the next day I was like, why is everyone talking about him? Oh, he's dead. Oh my goodness.
He died. We gotta get Will Ferrell back on SNL for one last ride.
One last ride. Like the blue collar comedy tour strikes again. Will Ferrell as the Unabomber.
Will Ferrell's next Broadway one-man show.
Yeah, the Unabomber.
Ooh. You're Welcome America, too.
You're Welcome America, too.
You're Welcome America. Pretty funny. I remember laughing at it.
It's funny. Will Ferrell's a funny guy.
He has that bit about him. He has that bit about Will Ferrell as George W. Bush is talking about how he and his father, George H.W. Bush, got trapped in a mine, and Barbara Bush, like, used her strength to, like, lift up the roof of the mine to pull them out. It's very funny.
It's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
And he says, he has that bit, he's like, and then they tell me that someone said, we have yellow cake uranium. And I said, yellow cake, I'm hungry. Whose birthday is it? And my dad said, God damn it, George. It's very funny.
It's
made
funny.
me laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it holds up, but it made me laugh at the time.
That's not my problem.
It's
It's not my problem how much it holds up.
not my problem.
Not my problem.
Not my
Not
problem.
my monkeys, not my circus. So, donkey skin.
Yeah.
Donkey Skin. Good.
Have we said it? Have we
Like,
done it?
fun movie. I know we don't talk about it very much, but I'm happy I watched it. It was interesting.
We talked about it a
really,
lot.
really like this movie. It's because of the, like, vibes. It's such a, like, it's a good movie to watch people respond to for the first time. Because, like, once they realize what the plot's about.
Cool, so that was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
It was a fun movie that we got to talk about. Having fun with friends on the internet.
Of course.
What else is Sunday
It's
for?
been a long time since, I know you guys have been, nothing's changed with you guys, but it's been a long time since I've talked with you guys, so it was fun to, like, catch up over this buck wild ass movie. Yeah.
Absolutely. It was fun to talk about this, and yeah, Justin got enough of me, last week. So it's nice to get some Vern in there. It's nice to get some pure, unadulterated Vern injected right into the veins.
Yes. No, I had to detox off of Kevin to retox off Vern.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. I'll take it.
I'm nasty.
And Vern, I will take that retox any day of the week.
Aw, shucks.
That's lovely. That's beautiful.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I
was going to ask. Any concluding thoughts before we tell people what we're gonna watch next time?
I'm very curious to know because I don't know what we're gonna watch next time. But also, I know I mentioned this earlier, but I just again really appreciated the wardrobe in this movie. I really appreciated the production design in this movie. I think
this movie was a huge influence on the director of The Love Witch.
Oh, interesting. I think it's like a movie worth checking out. I think it's a good if you're having a get together, if you've just got some friends over, it might be a nice movie just like to put on in the background.
I would say so because it's not plot dense enough or fast enough for you to miss anything.
Exactly. And I think it's a fun little movie for like, whoa, what the fuck? And you guys start talking about it, and you just like get lost in your own conversation, and then something else happens in the movie like 45 minutes later. You're like, oh wait, what's this? You know, like I think it's just like a fun movie, just like kind of riff on and hang out. I think it could be a fun hangout movie.
But it's also a pretty enough looking movie to watch.
Yeah, of course. Also, I think that just based on experiences I had with this movie, if you're ever like doing heavy drugs while in a moving vehicle, don't do that. And if you crash your car into someone's house, don't flee the scene of the crime.
No.
Okay.
Especially if you crash into like the nice neighbors.
I think
That's a lesson I learned from my viewing this movie. A lesson that I already knew, but it's like, you know, nice to see in practice.
Yeah, it's good to be reminded of.
Good to be reminded. I don't know. This is putting it like so like poorly, but like, man, what an interesting movie.
Interesting.
Good job.
Interesting movie.
Interesting movie.
Interesting.
Wow, you really went for it, huh? Yeah. Like one of those like fake compliments. I was like, oh,
yeah,
wow, that was an interesting play.
Listen. I love that for you. I really see this for you.
Yeah, this movie's a ton of fun. Just watch it. It's very easy. Just chill out. Just have a good time. Just absolutely rock with it, baby.
Yeah. So, Kevin, what are we watching next?
Yes, in our new sort of round table method of choosing movies that are not new releases, you know, it will come my turn to choose next month's movie. And what I have done is tracked down a movie that I, rented from the video store when I was 7 and have spent many years trying to figure out, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was this movie that I watched when I was a kid? And I finally figured out what this movie was. And it is streaming for free on the people's streaming service Tubi, on Freevee, on the Roku channel. We are going to watch 1997's Star Kid, the story of a little boy who finds an alien exoskeleton that he climbs inside of.
Ooh.
The director of Dr. Giggles. Xenon, the sequel.
I remember seeing. Okay, so this is one of those
I've seen
covers.
the VHS case of this movie.
Me
before.
too. This is a Hollywood video staple of never renting.
I watched the trailer for this last night. Ooh, it's good. We're gonna have a good time with this one.
Oh, I'm looking
Star
forward
Kid.
to this.
Star Kid.
Oh, and it has a Dark Horse comic.
Ooh.
Is it based on a Dark Horse comic, perhaps?
No, it's according to Wikipedia, a prequel was released in comic form, written by Manny Koto, the guy who wrote and directed Star Kid, with art by John
Yaphet
Stokes,
Koto.
Published by Dark Horse Comics.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow. Okay, I gotta try and track that down.
It's also on the Wikipedia list of films featuring powered exoskeletons.
Ooh, that's my
love
favorite list.
Powered exoskeleton.
That's my
and
favorite
the trailer
list.
goes all in as like, do you love the little boy from Jurassic Park? well, here he is. Did you know the little boy from Jurassic Park is in The Social Network? I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And he also plays
know.
James Deacon in Bohemian Rhapsody. Or John Deacon.
Oh.
Yeah. That's hey, Kevin, here's something.
Here's something.
That's something.
He's still working. He's in Raising Helen with Kate Hudson. He's something. Oh, he's in Radio Flyer. That's on the long list for us,
I know that
huh?
movie. Yeah.
That's on the long list for us, huh?
Yeah. I also I know we've ended the last no song.
No
but
song. No,
I know that we
I know that we a couple ideas for parodies and realized I didn't know the song that I was parodying. I'm like, I'm not learning how Donkey Shen actually goes. I'm not learning that.
Oh, gotcha. The one I thought of, and I never got beyond this, But you know that song that I think it's called Glory Days?
Glory Days!
The thing I got was donkey skin. And that was it. That's
Yeah, you'll wear it now, donkey skin. Yeah,
also,
and I got Donkishen, you know, like the song that Ferris Bueller sings. But I was like, I don't know anything else about that song besides donkey skin. Oh, darling, donkey skin.
Donkey skin.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's enough.
So there you go. That's the song.
Donkeys in my skin.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
This donkey shit's a necklace.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
The king, he is my dad. I'll marry my dad. That's a good one. Yeah. And this has been your Movies for Babies for June 2023. And you're welcome.
You're welcome.
What can we say?
You're welcome.
Except, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, we could do the Kate Bush song where she is doing donkey noises at the end.
I know neither of you guys have seen this, but one of the best parts of Godfather 3 is a guy doing an impression of a donkey. So there's that.
Remember in It's a Wonderful Life, the guy whose catchphrase is hee-haw?
Hee-haw.
Hee-haw and Merry Christmas!
Remember there's a Christmas song about an Italian donkey?
I sure
Yeah,
do.
Dominic the Christmas Donkey. That song fucking sucks. It's Lou Monte. Lou Monte, the worst thing that happened to the Italian people since Benito Mussolini. I fucking my mom used to listen to Lou Monte. That shit drove me up a goddamn wall. I fucking hated it. Dominic the Christmas Donkey and Lazy Mary, you better get up. We need the sheets for the table. Oh, garbage music. Just fucking terrible. Yeah, I know that shit. Ugh. It had been a good episode up until it had been fuzzy memories.
No, this is good.
Downer.
Vern getting pissed is good. It's
Dominic the Christmas jackass. I fucking hate it. Ziggity ziggy, onky onky, Dominic the donkey. Oh, fucking
suck
whack.
my dick.
Wiggity.
Dominic,
wiggity
eat my
whack.
ass, Dominic.
Eat my ass. Eat my ass, you ass.
Prick.
cut.
Prick.
That's another reference the audience will
No.
get
that
in the
was
future.
For me, Justin, personally.
Prick.
What are you doing here? Get lost. When you left the doors, you paused in the doorway. It's the West End stole you away. I want to pull you away. So I run into the hall, into the corridor. There's a door in the house. I hear the lift descending. I hear it hit the landing. I see the house and the cat standing. With my key eye, with my key eye, with my key eye, with my key eye. with a hanging round them. The kind of life with my key eye, with my key eye. This house is full of madness. This house is full of mistakes. This house is full of madness. This house is full of madness. With my key eye, with my key eye, with my key eye, with my key eye.
It's all Babiez.
Ah, the French